Welcome to Discover Janesville. My name is Yuri Rashkin. We are filming today at Roosevelt Elementary, and this part of the show is underwritten by the Southwest Wisconsin Workforce Development Board. I'm glad to welcome to the show Pam Good. Pam, thanks for being here.
No, thank you for having me.
You are originally from Janesville.
Yes.
I go out on the limb and say because I know you graduated from Craig High School.
Yes, I did.
And you got a job at General Motors right away?
Yes, right out of high school. I graduated in the spring and I got hired in the fall.
So you had that summer vacation?
Yes, I had the summer vacation and then right to work.
And how long did you work at General Motors?
23 years.
Wow. And you've been officially out of the plant for how long at this point?
Since December 23rd.
Okay, so you were there until the last
truck came off the line, yep.
And then I would imagine you had some kind of contact with Workforce Development Board. Did there was somebody offering some programs. What was that like?
They made it a really nice process. Actually, I am also an officer at the Union Hall, so I had the opportunity to be there when they were scheduling them. So I knew when everything was going on and how it all worked. So they do make it very easy for people. You come out and have an initial program at first to tell you what it's all about, what you need to do next. You take your test, and then you come back and you get a caseworker. And
was the test computerized, or was it like handwritten or fill in the blank, or what was that like?
It was over the computer. And you could do it at home or you could do it right there.
Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. So you could actually take the test at home, and then you're already coming in and you're already...
Yeah, all you had to do is print out the results and bring it into your next appointment.
So what were your career options that they decided that...
A lot in the medical field,
okay.
A lot in accounting and that sort of thing.
Which way did you decide to pursue?
Healthcare management.
Nice. And how are you going about doing that?
I am going to Concordia University.
Okay.
I'm only taking one class at a time right now.
Well, you know, when you've been out of school for a while, there's nothing wrong with kind of taking it gently and getting back in the flow of things.
Right.
Is this education that you do at home, and do you go to class, or?
No, I go to 4-hour classes once a week.
So if you can just break down the process of how you went from General Motors and completing that experience to now that you're at Concordia, was there was a test, but was it? If you could talk about that a little bit.
Well, it was really rather quick because I was done in December. I decided right away that transferring was really not an option for me and that I'd rather go back to school. So I started the 3rd of March in my class. So after I took my test and met with my caseworker, and they said that I chose the right field to go into, and I could sign up for my class.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was Concordia easy to get into, or?
Yes, they're wonderful down there. Yep, they're very helpful. Even if you need any help with tutoring, knowing that a lot of people are older that go there and know that a lot of them haven't been in school for a long time, and you know they're always available for any kind of help that you need. What
kind of career options do you have after this? With a degree in healthcare management, is that? Yeah, you can. It's actually like administration.
Okay. You can work in a dentist office. You can work into a clinic. You can work at the hospital. I'm getting my associates in healthcare management, but I haven't decided what my major is going to be yet. So.
Well, you know, the college experience, you know, you start out, you change your mind, before you know it, you're doing something else.
Right.
But you're moving forward, and that's wonderful.
Yeah, and it's going really well, and I'm really liking it. So I was kind of real skeptical at first. It's scary to go back to school after 23 years. So.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going good, though.
But I was thinking, as I was looking online and preparing for the interview, I saw that you're in charge of the Chili Fest.
Yes.
So I would imagine everybody knows you then. Forget the officer at the union, at the Chili Fest that matters. No, that's great. And so a lot of people out there that do know you from various things that you do. It's important, I think, for them to see that it's a process that anyone can do. That's a process that they can do, that contacting... Was there difficult? Were you on hold? Was that easy, straightforward process for you?
No, they had the first meeting that you attended, you would go, and they would give you all the information that you needed about unemployment and everything else, and they'd have you sign up right away for your next meeting that you had to attend. And it was so on and so on every time. You were just constantly signing up for your next date. So they make it very smooth. Workforce development is a wonderful program. I'm very grateful that we have it.
I would think that with the amount of practice that they now have, it's getting to be a pretty well-run machine, I would expect.
Oh, yes, yeah. It was the first one was probably a little shaky, but it's great. People are in and out.
When are you looking at graduating?
2010.
Hey, that's not bad.
No.
That's a very aggressive program. So you will have your associates in 2010.
Yes.
And then you can take a look from there and see if you want to continue to bachelor's or if that's all you need, and you can take it from there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, it is great.
Is there anything that you would like to tell to some of the other people that maybe are looking at going through this process? Maybe they haven't taken advantage of all the options that are available. Is there some advice or...
I would just suggest to get in and take your test right away and know where you stand. You know, I think people are just afraid of it. And it's workforce development makes it a very easy process, and they're very helpful in pinpointing your strong points and, you know, where you would be good and get a degree. So I would just get in there and do that and get some of that skepticism and put it aside.
I like that. Take that skepticism, put it aside. Pam, thank you so much for your work and all the things that you have done. Good luck to you, and we'll see you around.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.